Before we get going, I'm going to tell you a little bit about a week from Thursday. We got on the 7th of December, we have our value-added sale. All those cattle got to be weaned at least 45 days, 2 rounds of shots, 7,000 of them cattle that day. Then on the 18th, we're going to come back and have a big yearling special again like we did last week, probably 12,000 of them yearlings on the 18th. And then we come back on the 20th, and we have a big special cow sale there before the end of the year. And I do believe that's the last sale, but the end of the year is on the 20th. Here today, 8,800 cattle. The market 5 to 15 lower, you might call it, maybe 20 in spots. You know, they took them futures down like it rock. You know, we've lost $45 or $50 a hundred off these January feeder cattle in the last 30 days, which is just unheard of, and it's just a bloodbath when it comes to those feeder cattle, especially if you bought some of them and didn't have any kind of protection on them, or it's a pretty big wreck. But here's the way they sell on the 3 to 4 weight steer. Not a lot of real good light cattle, but they kind of bring from 290 up to 340 at 4 to 5 weight steer. Bring 260 up to 310, 5 to 6 weight steer, 255 up to 285, 6 to 7 weight steer, 235 up to 270 on the front end, and kind of little green yearling kind of cattle to turn back out. 7 to 8 weight steers, 218 up to 235. Some cattle weigh 790, real front end kind of black cattle. 2 or 3 loads of them were in one crack, bring 234 and a half. That'd kind of be the highlight. And we turn around them 8 to 9 weight steers, just put them in there from 210 up to 230 on the very tight kind of 800-pound cattle. But a lot of cattle in there in that 8 range, bringing from 215 to 225. 900 to 1,000-pound steers, a lot of them here today, bring from $2 up to $212. Over in the heifer division, a 3 to 4 weight heifer would bring 235 up to 265 or 70. A 4 to 5 weight heifer would bring 220 up to 250. 5 to 6 weight heifer bring 210 up to 235. 6 to 7 weight heifer bring 205 up to 225. 7 to 8 weight heifer 198 up to 215, and 8 to 9 weight heifer is kind of 188 up to $2. It's pretty tough around here in spots today, especially if you didn't have the right kind of cattle, maybe them bulls, some cattle that's not quite as good a quality. It's pretty tough to sell them cattle, and so when you get your check, you see that might have been the problem. But it's this old market's sledding downhill, and we need to get the bleed to stop, get to the bottom, start back up, be a lot more fun. But if we can do something to help you, we're here to do that. Thanks for your business, and give us a call. Thank you.